Hello, I'm Elizabeth Harper, and I want to share a story with you. Now, I'm an intuitive, I'm a psychic, I sense energy, I feel energy, I take it into my body, and then I take it up to a seeing level. That's what we all do. When you walk into a room for the first time, you can feel the energy, and if you're sensitive, if you're clairvoyant, you'll take that energy up and you'll see it. Well, I was looking at a tree in my garden this morning, this beautiful big tree, and it had this red cardinal, beautiful bird that was at the top of the tree and it was singing. And about every 4 seconds, it would finish that song and then start a new round of the song. And what I noticed was that the tree was vibrating. The energy was moving up from the earth, almost like a ripple. It was coming up from the earth, up through the trunk, into the branches and out into the leaves. So if you imagine when you throw a pebble into water, there's all those ripples that go out. That's what it looked like, going up the tree with this bird song. I was feeling that, and then I was seeing it. And as soon as the bird left, the energy stopped. And it felt like the tree was happy that the bird was there, but it also felt like it was growing. It was helping it to grow. It was helping it to connect to the earth so that it could grow. Isn't that amazing? Now, you can see, you can sense that energy as well. I know you can. We all have that ability. It's just a case of tuning into it. So an easy way to start is just to sense your own energy. So what I want you to do is just place your hands at shoulder length apart. We're going to move them back and forth as if you have a concertina or an accordion between your hands. Now, your hands have little chakras in them. You probably know about the 7 major chakras moving up the body. Your heart chakra connects to your hand chakras. So when you shake hands with someone for the first time, when you meet them, you're taking their energy in through that chakra and into your heart, so you're feeling them. And of course, we hug people that we love, don't we? And we're connecting heart to heart, so we're feeling them. So we're always feeling energy all the time as energy is moving in. So just take your hands, move them back and forth. See if you can sense the energy between your hands, between those heart chakras. You feel that? You can close your eyes. Good. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm feeling the energy is getting stronger. Does it get stronger for you? Does it feel hot? Does it feel cold? Is it tingling? Do you feel it in other areas of your body? And for myself, as I'm moving my hands back and forth, I'm feeling that it's getting denser. The energy is getting denser. So when I get to this place, it's almost like it's hard for me to push my hands together. It's magnetic. All right, now shake your hands off. Now rub your hands together. When you go to see a healer, they often rub their hands together, right? They're not necessarily warming their hands up. They're probably stimulating their hand chakras so that when they channel healing, love, and light coming from their heart, it's going straight into their hands. Now again, shake your hands off. It's going to feel like it's stimulated the cells, so you're going to feel tingling in your hands anyway. Now, put your hands at shoulder length apart again and move your hands back and forth. Do you feel a difference? They're going to tingle to begin with. Then after about 10 seconds, it just changes. There's a different energy that's there. How does that feel for you? Is it heavy? Is it light? Now, as you're doing that, continue to move your hands back and forth and close your eyes. And now ask yourself, what color is between my hands? What color is between my hands? First color that comes to your head. All right. Now ask yourself, what does that mean? What does that color mean for me? Good. And now let that go. Just shake your hands off again. Did you get that? I'd love to know in the comments below what your experience was, what the energy was between your hands, what the color was, what it meant for you as well. It's always going to be different. You know, we're all different. We all have different experiences. Our souls, we have our own blueprint for our soul. It's like an individual thumbprint. So as a consequence of that, when you see or sense a color or energy, then it might mean one thing for one person and something completely different for you. That's why it's important for you to ask yourself, what does that mean? So you could say to me, I'm seeing this yellow between my hands. What does that mean? Well, it's going to mean one thing for me, but it may be something completely different for you. So it's good to tune in, intuition, to your own inner wisdom and find out what it means for you. You have your own little Google within your own system. So you can just ask a question and that information will come through, provided you have a nice empty space for it to be available for you. I would love to share more exercises, more games with you. Now, you can work with that energy at any time. You can put that energy out there and you can bring it back to you and you can feel all kinds of different energy around you. But there's a safe way of doing this. And I'd love to share how to do this with you in my Intuition Play Shop this July at the Omega Institute. I look forward to seeing you there.